Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a wonderful week and I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend. And as for me, I feel all right. I'm still in here unpacking. I think it's going to take me about a month to get everything together. But in the meantime, I still have to eat. Y'all, let's take these ingredients and make us a bacon, egg, and cheese toast. I'll be right back so we can get this started. Okay, you all, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and get our oven preheated. I'm going to put the oven on bake and I'm going to take it up to 400. Put it on start and it'll be preheating while we get this bacon ready. Okay, everyone, I'm back and I like to put my bacon in the oven. And today I'm going to use this Armour bacon. And you all can use whatever kind of bacon you like. For me, I use whatever is the cheapest in the store. And this Armour was at the time. And no worries, you all, I have washed my hands. So I'm just going to line this pan with some bacon. And I like to do about 3 or 4 pieces for bacon, egg, and cheese because you'll see I cut them in half. Okay. Now, you all, I'm going to go ahead and put this bacon in the oven. I'll be back so we can work on the eggs. Okay, as you all can see, excuse me, the bacon is cooking along nicely, and there's not really much you can do until the bacon is close to being done. So I'll be back when it's time to work on our eggs. All right, you all, let's go ahead and work on these eggs. And we're not doing Waffle House eggs today, y'all. Just your basic eggs. So I'm going to crack 4 eggs. And the only thing I'll be using in these eggs is salt and pepper because it's a bacon, egg, and cheese. So we're going to have cheese on it. Do you all like cracking eggs? I think it's cool as long as you don't drop the shell inside the egg. Okay. We have one more. And you all, you'll see when I cook these, I'm going to kind of cook them I'm going to try to cook them in like a rectangle so that I can just lay the cheese on top to make it easier for my bacon, egg, and cheese toast. Okay, you all, I'm rinsing my hands right quick. Get this egg off. Okay, now I'm just going to simply salt and pepper these eggs. If y'all hear something screaming, that's a ringtone. So no one's getting hurt. Okay, so we're just going to whip these eggs. Let me do this. Okay. So you all, our eggs are whipped. I'm going to just let them sit until it's time for us to cook them in the pan. I'll be back when it's time to get this process started. Okay, you all, I just took my pan out the oven so that I could turn this bacon over. You don't have to do this. You can just let it cook on one side. But sometimes I just like to come in and turn it over. And then we'll put it back in the oven and let it finish off. Okay, and let me know in the comments, how do you like to cook your bacon? Do you like to bake it in the oven, or do you just like to go ahead and cook it on top of the stove in the frying pan? Okay, yeah, I'm trying not to sling this grease. All right, okay, this is the last one. Now I'm going to put it back in the oven for a few more minutes, and it should be done. And if you are a new subscriber, hello and welcome. If you're a current subscriber, you already know that I have put on coffee to go with this bacon, egg, and cheese toast. It's already brewing. I'll be back when it's time to work on these eggs. All right, you all, I'm back so we can work on these eggs. Because I'm still unpacking, I do not have the proper spatula. So we're going to use what I do have and make it work from there. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is cutting on the stove so that the pan can get hot. I'm also going to put some butter in here. I'm going to cook these eggs in butter. Okay, we're going to wait on that to melt. And then when we do, I'm going to use, these are the eggs that I have already beat. I'm going to use half of this. And like I said, I'm going to try to cook them in a square or a rectangle. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to try to cook them in a square or a rectangle because for me, it lays on my bacon, egg, and cheese toast better. It lays on the bread better. Okay, the bacon is in the oven still cooking, but I'm checking it now. You know what? It is done. So let's do this first. Let me stop this burner, and we're going to go ahead and get the bacon out of the oven and get it resting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a plate and I'm going to put some paper towels on it. Okay. And I'm going to pull this bacon out the oven. You all will see this bacon in just a second. Let me back this up. All right, as you can see, the bacon's done. I've taken it out the oven, and I'm just gonna put it down like this. I hope y'all can see. And so this will be resting while we are cooking our eggs. And I'm putting this on this paper towel so that the oil can soak out of it. And it's okay if your bacon breaks up when you take it off because I'm going to cut it in half for this bacon, egg, and cheese toast. Okay, you all. Okay, I'm going to go and move this pan, and I'll be back so that we can work on our eggs. And this is what the finished bacon looks like. Looks like we fried it on the stove, doesn't it? Okay, I'll be right back so we can do these eggs. As you all can see, I have already cleaned this bacon pan because what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my bread on it so that when it's time to make it, I can throw the bread in the oven and lightly broil it. And you all, I'm using wheat bread for my bacon, egg, and cheese toast. You can use whatever kind of bread you like. All right, and I'm going to leave that right there. We're going to go over here and work on these eggs. Okay, I think it's hot where I need it to be. I'm going to pour in half of these eggs. Remember, I used 4. Okay, I think that's enough. And now let me see. Can I bring this back together? I think I may have put too much butter in here, but I'm going to see, can I bring this back together? And if not, I can just keep them. I can't explain what I'm trying to say. Just keep them like together or big enough so that when I lay the cheese on top, it just lays on there flat. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And with these eggs, you cook them how you want. If you want them scrambled, you can scramble them And I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, I'm going to let them cook for a second to start trying to form a shape. Oops. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, y'all see how it's kind of like forming a shape? So now let's see if we can bring it off of there. Okay. Just gonna let that cook a second. And now once the egg looks like it's about to be done the way I like it, then I put the cheese on it. Some people like runny eggs. I don't. But if you do, you can cook yours like that. You can cook your eggs however you like. And you all, it is kind of forming what I'm trying to do. So maybe this makes more sense of what I'm trying to say about it forming. Okay, so I'm going to let that cook for maybe till it looks like it's more done in there. And I'm going to go ahead and take my piece of cheese and open it. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to sit that cheese on there like that, and we're going to wait on it to melt. Then I'm going to pull that one out, this egg out, sit it to the side so that we can do the next one and throw the toast in the oven. And that'll be it. And you already know that I'm going to taste it and give the first bite to you. And let me take you down in the pan so you can see what it's looking like. Okay, you all. This is what it's looking like in the pan. And can y'all see what I'm saying about I was trying to get it like just in one little form so that the cheese can just sit on there and melt? So once this cheese is done melting, we will work on our second egg. Okay, as y'all can see to the side, the toast is done. We just have to finish this egg now. Oh, and it's coming out so good, you all. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over so that the other side can cook. I'm going to try to keep it whole. Hey, that's good enough for me. Now I'm going to let it cook another minute. Y'all know what? I think the spatula melting. So let me get a fork. We're going to finish this up with the fork. And it will be all right. The next time I cook, I will have found my spatula. All of my dishes. Okay, you all, I'm going to use this fork. And hopefully I can flip this over whole. Ooh, booyah. And now we're just going to throw the piece of cheese on top. Wait on it to melt. And put our bacon, egg, and cheese toast together. All right, I'm going to be cleaning up around me. Y'all can't see that while I am getting ready to give y'all the first taste of this bacon, egg, and cheese toast. What are you all having for breakfast this morning? Are you having anything? I know some people are breakfast people and some people are not. So y'all, we're waiting on this cheese to melt. Now, while we're waiting on it to melt, I'm going to go ahead and get a paper plate. Sorry if I cook someone's goose. I'm going to take my toast. And I'll show you what I do. I'm going to go ahead and pull these eggs out because they sound like they're getting burnt. Okay, you all, I'm going to show you what, let me cut this out. This is what the eggs are looking like with the cheese on top. So now we're going to come over here. And let me pull this up, and we're going to put this bacon, egg, and cheese toast together. Okay, first, okay, we can take our egg. See how you just lay it up there like that? How it lays up there on the toast, so nice. And then, like I said, I'm going to take 3 pieces of bacon. Yeah, okay, 3 pieces of bacon. I'm going to break them in half. So you have 1, you have 2, and then you have 3. Can y'all see that? Let me see. So this is what it's looking like. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. This is my finished bacon, egg, and cheese toast. Okay, let me give the first bite to you. Okay, first bite goes to you. Now, let me taste it and see what it tastes like. Oh, yum. That is so good. I'm not just saying that. You see what the inside looks like? And it didn't take us too long to make that. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a most wonderful week and a most wonderful breakfast.